Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone. I have not done this video in I think maybe 2 years. I'm not sure. So this is my lock screen right here. It is just this pink heart wallpaper. I don't know. I just found it on Pinterest. When you open up my phone, the first thing you see is my first page, and this is my second page, and that's my last page. It kind of has a little theme going on. I don't really know. First, I have this little widget. It says good afternoon. It is Monday, June 7th. It is from the app Dawn. It is really cute. You can also change it. I have like the little pink one, but you can have it as gold or silver. Next to that, I have a Spotify widget, so it changes every time I'm listening to a different playlist. Right now, I was listening to my 2021 playlist, which is where I keep all my favorite songs of the year, obviously. Then I have settings, notes, Gmail, photos, and camera. Next to that, I have Twitter. My Twitter is destinyrocha. Next, I have Snapchat. I don't really go on Snapchat if I'm being honest. Next, I have Instagram. I'm on Instagram 24/7. Also, I forgot to mention that I did change the covers of my apps using the Shortcuts app. The thing about Shortcuts is that it does show that little check mark when you first open it, but I don't really mind it. Next, I have Pinterest. Pinterest is my favorite app ever. I'm on Pinterest 24/7. If I'm not on Pinterest or Instagram, then I'm not on my phone. That's my Pinterest right there. It's just Destiny X Rocha. Next, I have Google, then TikTok, and Lightroom. TikTok, I am also on TikTok 24/7. Probably spend most of my screen time on that, if I'm being honest. TikTok is also the reason why my attention span is so low, so thanks, TikTok. Lightroom, that is what I use to edit my photos. On the next page, I have a little widget from Widgetsmith. I just have a little calendar. Underneath of that, I have some reminders, but in there, I don't really have anything to do since it is summer vacation. So I just put in some daily affirmations to remind myself. Under that, I have calendar, Play-Doh. Play-Doh is a game that I use to play several games on. I play that mainly with my best friend. We play pool, we play golf, go fish, and there's just other little things. Next, I have vsco. I don't really go on vsco anymore because I do use Lightroom, but I will go on there occasionally if I'm really bored. Target, I pretty much use Target a lot too. I go to Target like 5 times a week. I'm not even like exaggerating. I go to Target all the time. Next, I have Netflix. Right now, I'm currently binge watching Criminal Minds again. I grew up watching Criminal Minds. My family raised me watching Criminal Minds. I love that show ever since I was younger, but I decided to get back into it, and I'm just binge watching it again. Next, I have YouTube. I honestly have no idea what that is. Disney Plus, I binge watch High School Musical, the series, every Friday. Totally love that show. Not gonna spoil anything, but season 2 is really good so far. Hulu, I don't really use Hulu, but I will go on it if I feel like watching the Kardashians or something else I can't find on Netflix or Disney Plus. Next, I have my batteries widget. Then I have 2 Pinterest widgets. One is for just random cute stuff, and then the other one is for flowers. I love flowers. They are like my favorite thing ever. In the first folder, I just have random stuff. I have the Home app that controls my HomePod Mini, the Apple Store, weather, Facebook. I don't really use Facebook. I only use that for family members. Apple Music. I used to buy Apple Music songs on my iTunes car when I was younger, so my old songs from elementary are on there. Life 360, I have that with my friends. Shortcuts. Wattpad, I do not go on that at all. I used to in middle school, and I don't want to delete it because I feel like it's going to delete all my stories, and I kind of got a lot of views on that. Repost Plus, that's just what I use to repost certain photos or save like a video. Next, I had the iTunes Store. Files, pretty self-explanatory. Next is the games folder. I don't really use these games, that's why there's like the little cloud next to it, but if I'm like really bored, if I don't have service, like on a trip, then I will play a game. I just have Crossy Road, BitLife, Color Switch, Stack AR, Subway Surfers, Among Us, I have not played that in so long, Candy Crush, Paper.io 2, Photo Roulette. I actually do use that one quite a bit if I'm on FaceTime with a friend. And then I have Deal or No Deal. If you watch the show, you know. Next, I have just a YouTube folder. I have my Canon Camera Connect, so if I need to like just transfer a photo really quick and I don't have my hard drive with me or like anything to hook up my SD card to my computer, I just have the Canon Camera Connect app. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Then I have Thumbnail Maker. I actually don't use that. I'm probably gonna delete that in a second. AdSense, that's what I use to check how much I'm getting paid a month by YouTube. I have YouTube Studio. That's where I keep track of my analytics, views, comments, and just stuff like that. Then I have Notion. I don't really use Notion. I was trying to get into it, but I don't know, I guess it's not really for me. Next, I have just a little editing folder. Photo grid I use to make collages. Fonto is what I use to make my thumbnails. PixArt, Remini is what I use to make more photos HD. I don't really use it on like certain photos of myself because it does make my face look a little weird. I don't know how to explain it. Blur photo, just I want to blur something out. Polar, more filters. Superimpose, I used to use that one for like making wallpapers and stuff, but I don't use it anymore. I'm not sure why I still have it. Retouch, it's just an app if I want to get rid of something in the background, like if I want to get rid of a window or there's like a person in the background that I could just erase, then it'll go away. It's a really good app. I have Prequel, not much about Prequel, just another photo editing app. Next I have Widgetsmith, is what I use for most of my widgets. Facetune, again, I don't use Facetune on my face. If anything, I use this to whiten out a background for a thumbnail or anything that needs to be more whitened. Next is Unum. I say Unum, but it's probably like something else, or UNUM. This app is kind of like planning your Instagram feed. I don't really use it. I barely really post on Instagram, honestly. I would, but I don't know. Next, I just have a random another folder. I have Clock, App Store, Calculator, Maps, Nebula. Nebula is about astrology, your sign. I think CoStar is better than Nebula. I used to like Nebula better, but they're both pretty much the same thing. CoStar, it shows you like some daily things. Not gonna lie, this app is kind of scary because it does show some certain things that are like that's actually kind of happening. I don't know. It's kind of weird how it kind of predicts certain things. If you're interested into horoscopes and astrology and all that, I definitely recommend those two apps. Next is Bling, that's just for our house security cameras. Then I have Reminders, Socratic. I don't use Socratic now because I am on summer vacation, but I did use it to help me on a few questions. If my teachers are seeing this, I'm just kidding. Then I have Power School, that's what I would use to check my grades, but I am on summer vacation, so I don't need to check my grades. Then I have Safari, I don't really use that. I mainly use Google. Then I have Clue, that is a tracker for the day of the month. Then I just have a folder of the shows that I watch. I have Disney Plus, Apple TV, YouTube, Netflix, and Hulu. Then I have my shopping folder. I do have an addiction to online shopping, honestly. I have Ulta, DoorDash, Starbucks, Redbubble. Redbubble is where you can buy like certain stickers or merchandise. Venmo is to send money. I send money or I receive money. It's kind of like PayPal, but I prefer Venmo. Next I have Etsy. Etsy is where you can buy from small businesses. They have actually really good stuff. Amazon, I have an addiction to Amazon. I have an Amazon wish list. Shein, Shine, I don't know. I don't use that anymore after I found out what they did recently with the phone case. Don't want to get into that, but I will not shop from them anymore. Dutch Bros. Then I have Wildflower, is where I bought my case from. Then I have McDonald's. Listen, they have good deals on the app, so if you go to McDonald's a lot or you just like going to McDonald's, get the app because you can get like a free fry just by having the app. Next I have Depop. I don't really go on Depop. Michael's, Panera, and Forever 21. Then I have IKEA, Disneyland, and Hot Topic. Disneyland is what I used when I went to Disney, of course, on my birthday. I used it to mobile order food, get into the park by showing my tickets and stuff like that. Disney Play, it's an app that you use for like stuff around the park. I don't really use it though. Then I have Regal. Regal I use to either buy movie tickets or check my points. Shop I have to track my packages. Then I have Paparazzi. I'm not gonna open that because I'm pretty sure an embarrassing photo of me is gonna come up, but Paparazzi is a new social media app that a lot of people are getting right now and just posting embarrassing pictures of their friends or themselves. It's really funny. I don't really understand how to work it though, since I did just get it. So yeah, that is all that from my phone. This is just one last overview of everything that is on my home screen. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything on my iPhone. I have the Rose, I think that's how you pronounce it. I have the Rose pink heart iPhone case from Wildflower Cases, and then I have the purple lavender iPhone 11. I think that's it for today's video. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.